brothers murdered, my shrine desecrated. The other princes, this so-called triad, they must answer for these insults. But I sense a question in your mind. Speak, mortal. Ask what you will of the Prince of Light.
You're but a mere prince.
They dare to steal my vessel? To hold prisoner the agent I put in place to foil their despicable plans? My light shall not be snuffed out. My colored runes will not be compromised. You must set Darien Gautier free. My vessel thinks of itself as Darien Gautier, a simple Breton warrior. But in reality, it is my will and my power. When a darkness enters your reality, I send Darien to banish it. You must enter Mephalah's realm and rescue Darien, the Golden Knight. Only my vessel can repair the Dawnbreaker. Use the Dawnstar gem to locate Darien within the Spiral Skein. Now return to the Right Master and tell him what I said. Wait. The Triad dares to invade my sacred realm? Such an affront cannot stand.
Meridian, my prince! She's gone. I can't feel her presence any longer.
Raz is certain that the nice statue will be fine. In the meantime, let this one take you someplace where you will be safe. Raz has seen many things. Were-sharks, flying tigers, were-sharks on top of flying tigers. But a talking light? Ah, Queen Irene will never believe it. How much trouble are we in, Five Claw? Be honest with old Raz. Too much honesty is never a good thing. How do we battle Daedric princes? Raz supposes an army would help. An army always helps. Alas, Raz rarely has an army to call upon when he needs one the most. And that involves traveling to places Raz never knew existed before all this started. No. Raz will see Sadara to safety and then do what he can to protect Summerset and the Crystal Tower. The Daedra fighting, Raz will leave to you, yes?
Of course.
see signs of the court's work throughout Summerset, but nothing of the court itself.
I think the Court of Bedlam has fewer members than we imagined.
Enough of this for now. Let's see what our friend has learned. You returned, but without the Dawnbreaker. Weren't you able to make contact with Meridia? Forgive my impatience. This inability to remember has me on edge. Go on. Tell me what you learned. The Court of Bedlam is eliminating the cults of the other princes? To what end? You said you were able to make contact with Meridia. Then why didn't she give you a restored Dawnbreaker? I suspected that might be the case. I'll send Valsarun with you into Mephalah's realm to rescue the Golden Knight. A disturbing development, to be sure, but we'll have to hope Meridia can protect herself. I'll open a portal to Mephalah's spiral skein when you're ready. Then you can use the gem to find the Golden Knight.
Mephalah's realm can be daunting, but I'll be with you the entire time.
Remember to stay focused on your destination at all times. Otherwise, you could get lost in myriad pathways of the Dreaming Cave. And whatever you do, don't lose that gem.
Mephalah's realm.
Are you there? I think we were separated.
No damage to me.
Find a way up while I take a look around. It's like a maze in here, full of dead ends and passages that lead nowhere. Try to use the Dawn Star gem. Maybe it will reveal a path we're not seeing. I think there's something stalking me in here. Oh no!
You spit poison at me. That was pretty weak. there are spires that are hanging upside down.
couldn't breathe. As usual, you found me just in the nick of time. The beast that captured me, I've never seen anything like it. A little lightheaded, but I'll be fine. Now that we're together, we can focus on finding the Golden Knight. And if that beast shows its mandibles again, I'll be ready. Something with the body of a giant spider, and, well, I'm not sure how to describe it, but it was a creature right out of my nightmares. Just what you'd expect in the realm of a Daedric prince. The path revealed by the Dawnstar Gem? But I wouldn't give to be able to use portal magic in here. That will be a pleasant experience. Light in the distance. It's brighter, out of place in this view. A follower won't leave something as valuable as Meridia's golden knight unprotected.
Silence, or my webs will fill your pretty mouth next.
Give me all that help you getting back.
I tried to warn them. Took you long enough. I expected this rescue hours ago.
Your gratitude has a hollow ring, Knight.
Oh, I can be very grateful, milady.
Maybe we should just leave him. I'm sure the right
Well,
master
this
would
is
understand.
awkward. Here I am, Meridia's champion, covered in webs and held at the mercy of unsettling spider people. Thanks for rescuing me, though. I would have freed myself at some point. I was just working up to it, that's all. Guilty as charged. Meridia sent me to offer my assistance, but those other princes, they kept interfering. And then I was dragged into this pit of spider harlots. Look, we can catch up on things later. Right now, we need to get out of here.
Yep.
There's one small problem. Getting out of a Daedric realm isn't just a matter of walking through a door. Believe me, I've tried. Hey, how did you get here, by the way? Mephala specifically said she was putting me someplace where no one would find me. The Dawnstar gem. That makes sense. Between that and the Psijic sages, I can see how you wound up here. And with the gem, I can repair Dawnbreaker. But just so you know, I feel awful. I'm in no condition to fight at the moment.
Let's get out of here. Meet me outside. I can open a portal to the Dreaming Cave, but the ritual will take time, and will more than likely draw Mephala's Daedra. You need to hold them off until I can find a way back home. I can open a portal to the Dreaming Cave, but the ritual will take time, and will more than likely draw Mephala's Daedra. You need to hold them off until I can find a way back home. I won't be able to assist you while I'm casting, and the Golden Knight doesn't appear to be in any condition to fight. I'm afraid you're on your own, my friend. Let my voice penetrate the barriers between here and the Dreaming Cave. Back a few moments longer. I can sense the portal opening, just by the stars! That spider thing!
Finally.
Let's get out of here.
Probably look beastly. Let's go.
Valcerin, take the knight to the healers. We'll deal with the sword later. In the meantime, I need to speak with our friend. You and Valcerin entered Mephala realm and rescued Meridia's Golden Knight. I couldn't ask for more, my friend. I assume Darien believes he can repair the Dawnbreaker.
Yes, fast trigger Darien.
I hope that would be the case. The Golden Knight will need to recover some of his strength first, though. Who knows what tortures Mephala and her creatures inflicted upon him. That's not a fate I'd wish on my worst enemy. Who can say what drives such beings as these? To work with the Sea Slode, to pit their followers against the cultists of other princes, to launch attacks into rival Oblivion realms. Such actions boggle the mind. Knight Darien needs to recover his strength first, and restore the Dawnbreaker. Then we can attempt to unblock the path and see where I took the heart of Transparent Law. For now, take this with my thanks.
Nice.
While the Golden Knight recovers, we must make preparations for breaching the Daedric barrier. Since I can't remember where that particular pathway goes, we'll have to be ready for any contingency. I also need to tell you about another memory. My memories return slowly, a little at a time. While you searched for the night, a memory came back to me. A woman's voice, barely a whisper. Beautiful, but speaking in a language I can't understand. Repeating the same words over and over. I suspect that the language is ancient. It may actually predate the languages of Tamriel. I feel that the memory is connected to the barrier in the Dreaming Cave, and where I hid the heart. My friend, we need to discover the meaning of these words.
Of course.
I hoped you'd say that. I sent Oriandra to my study to review my memory and see if she could translate the ancient words. I even suggested a scholar she could contact, an expert in ancient languages and obscure dialects. Go, check on her progress. No, I just feel that the words contain the key to where I hid the heart of Transparent Law. I do know the language is not native to Tamriel, or to anywhere on Nirn for that matter. It feels ancient, alien. I hope the expert recognizes it. Forte, the Grand Maestro of the House of Reveries. We've shared research in the past, and he thinks the language could be related to tablets he once studied in Ebon Stadmont. Now go and see if Oriandra has made any progress by reviewing my memory.
I can't believe I had that on. I could have had this on the whole time. Oh man, how do I unhide my helmet again? I don't even think I can do it here. Daedric. Now we're talking. Oh, he look beastie. Actually, no, take that off for right now. I'm just walking around.
Not derived from Aliad, though I see a possible correlation to Daedric linguistic patterns. Who? Oh. Don't you know not to interrupt a sage when she's deep in concentration? I suppose the Rite Master sent you to see how my research was coming along. I've listened to his memory over and over, and I examined every relevant tome I could find. Not yet. The Master of the House of Reveries sent me his work. It relates to a similar language seen in the ruins of Ebon Stadmont, but I only understand a little of it.
Dang, take forever. Just want to make sure I could hear myself.
Ancient languages and battle magic, to name just a few. Lathan betrayed us, and I don't trust him, but I've reached a dead end. We need help, and he's the best option I can think of. Take the notes and show them to Lathan. What do we have? I'll let the Rite Master know what I proposed. He may not like it, but he's always telling us to utilize every available resource. I think this qualifies. You'll find Lathan in Valserin's study. See if you can convince him to translate the words. Only if you want to guarantee that Lathan refuses to help us. Haven't you seen them since they were reunited? Val wants to kill him, and Lathan hates her with a passion. They used to be so in love. Now...
Interesting. You weren't this attentive when our daughter actually needed you.
Lathan, I need to go check on the knight anyway.
Val, wait. Damn it. By the spinner's holy webs. When did I become an insufferable arse?
What?
Valserin didn't deserve that. Hildaway was her daughter too. Why am I talking to you about this? I know it isn't because I like you. Because I really don't.
Okay.
Is this some new attempt at interrogation? If so, I'm not familiar with the technique. Very well, I'll play along. Yes, I am a master linguist, specializing in ancient and obscure languages. Why do you ask? Intriguing. I've never seen this dialect before. I can translate it, but I need more to work with. I need to examine the original tablets found at Ebon Stadmont. That will never happen, of course. You do remember I'm a prisoner here, don't you? According to those notes, the writing is carved into a massive stone. I doubt you'd be able to carry it back here. All right, you've piqued my interest. Use this rune when you reach Ebon Stadmont, and I'll be able to see what you see. Nothing nefarious, if that's what you're asking. Just enter the forest,
yeah, right.
Find the obscure language, and use the rune so I can see what you see. It won't do anything beyond that, I assure you.
Look at his face. I don't trust you.
According to the scribblings of this Grand Maestro Forte, Spinner's Web, that's a pompous title. The forest is a maze filled with all kinds of beasts and daedra. As to the reason why, who can say? Sometimes a cursed wood is just a cursed wood.
Wherever could that blasted mercenary be?
If you're heading into Ebon Stadmont, you may as well purchase something. Who knows how long you'll be in there?
The rune is working perfectly. It's almost as if I'm standing right next to you. I can feel the powerful magic that permeates this place. I sense a Daedric influence, but something that's far older than my Prince Bathala. The Maestro's note said the ancient words were etched into a massive stone. I expect you'll need to travel deeper into the forest to find the exact location. I can't. I'm not your tour guide. Just refer to the book and use the rune again when you locate the ancient writing.
Don't you think you're taking things a little personally? Let's just go about our own
How
business.
dare you talk to me as equals? Anything less than groveling on your knees is an insult.
What? This is the only way they could really make it a maze, is teleporting you around. I think that will be the right way, but I'm gonna go this way anyway. If they'll let me. Been this way. Oh man. Think I found it.
Have you found the inscription? Not yet, but the inscription is nearby. I sense something else, though. Nocturnal's presence. The Grand Maestro mentioned Daedra, and I never imagined they'd belong to one of the patrons of the Court of Bedlam. This changes everything. Now I'm really interested in helping you translate. An excellent question. But we won't learn anything if you continue to stand here and talk to my projection.
Wow, I just picked that up. Ooh, it's a lot of those little things.
Ancient inscription. You found it. Something isn't right. I feel our connection breaking up. It's Nocturnal's Earl.
Now that Lathan's gone, we can talk freely. These words of power, they aren't meant for mortal eyes. As an Earl in the Court of Bedlam, believe me when I say that Lathan isn't being totally honest with you.
Oh, I believe you. You already got me with that one.
I wish to maintain the balance of power among the Daedric Triad. If Lathan translates this language and passes the secret on to his mistress, Mephala, she'll gain an advantage that could threaten my prince, Nocturnal. Speculate all you want. I'm here to present you with a gift. Nocturnal wants me to provide you with the meaning of the ancient words.
Okay.
It's in all our best interests for the Right Master to remember where he hid the heart of transparent law. The phrase the Right Master remembers, the one that repeats itself over and over. It's a spell to retrieve something hidden. When the time is right, he just needs to repeat the phrase and the heart's hiding place will be revealed.
Okay, so why doesn't Nocturnal want to retrieve the heart for herself?
My mistress doesn't explain herself to me, and she certainly won't explain herself to you. I assume, though, since the heart was hidden by the Right Master, then only the Right Master can retrieve it.
You knew where I would be. You knew when and where. How?
Artaeum is only as isolated as it allows itself to be. First, the Abyssal Pearl allowed the Sea Slode and Mephala to invade the Sidgic Island. Then you took Lathan, an Earl in the Court of Bedlam, prisoner. We know your moves before you make them.
What do the princes hope to achieve?
Our princes plan to do away with the laws imposed by other powers. They want to remake Nirn, reshape it to better suit their every inclination. Of course, to do this, all obstacles must be cast aside, including the other Daedric princes. The court isn't evil. We wouldn't be a part of something that didn't add to the greater good. When our princes are done, war and sickness will be eradicated. There will be true peace and godhood for the court, as befits beings of our stature. Tell the Right Master, it's a spell of retrieval.
Finally, I've re-established my connection to the rune. Tell me what Nocturnal's Earl said to you. I can't believe Nocturnal's Earl interfered like that. We're supposed to be allies. Why would she want to stop me from reading that ancient inscription? A spell. Interesting. And somehow connected to the Right Master's forgotten hiding place. I wonder why Nocturnal decided to share this information. She isn't usually the most forthcoming of the court's esteemed princes.
That's true.
Right. I told them to interrupt my research before I could unravel an ancient and powerful language. Look, you should come back to Kapora Tower now. The Right Master wants to hear. I just wish I could have spent a few moments studying that inscription.
Summerset Isles. About time we got here. I'll tame him.
Oriandra, you should have consulted me beforehand.
She saw an opportunity, and she took it, Tychesis.
Silence, Lathan. Need I put you in chains to remind you of your status here?
I'm sorry, Right Master. We should have asked permission. It won't happen again.
This escapade of yours could have been disastrous. What were you and Oriandra thinking, trusting Lathan to help us translate the ancient language? Now nothing you discovered can be trusted. We're back to square one. I observed what I could through Lathan's connection, but it seems to me that the Court of Bedlam is just trying to confuse us. What do you think? Should we trust Nocturnal's Earl or not?
I want you to find the heart of transparent law. I think the Earl told me the truth.
As much as it pains me, I must concur. We'll just have to make sure that once we recover the heart, it isn't allowed to fall into the hands of the Court of Bedlam or their princes. Darian's outside. Talk to him, then meet me in the Dreaming Cave. No matter whether Nocturnal's Earl spoke truth or lies, we need to recover the heart of transparent law. I'm sure I hid it somewhere beyond the Daedric barrier. Was there anything else before you go and check on Darian?
Olisetta, what are you thinking? Do you have a moment?
With those kicks.
Your wounds, they're just gone.
I've always healed fast, Val. I can call you Val, right? Give me a moment. I'd like to chat with our friend.
Of course.
Just walked right through me.
Then go to the Dreaming Cave. The Rite Master's ready to begin.
Thank you again for getting me out of Mephalah's realm. Wasn't anything like I originally imagined. Oh, and I wanted to let you know that I was able to repair the Dawnbreaker. The sword's power should allow us to breach the barrier. No thanks to the Psijic healers. I thought they were gonna slice me open to try to figure out what makes me... well, me. I'm glad you stopped by, though. I wanted to talk to you. In private. This might sound like a strange question. In fact, depending on how you answer it, it is a strange question. Do you remember me? I'm not talking about here in Summerset. I mean, from someplace else.
Let's see. I'm light, so maybe.
You don't remember me? I was afraid of that. Meridia told me that time worked differently in Oblivion, but I didn't believe her. What's happened to me hasn't happened to you yet. That doesn't matter now. What matters is I found you.
What do you speak of, Light Warrior?
Meridia told me about the triad of Daedric princes, and she told me about you. Even sent me to help you defeat them. Of course, she conveniently forgot to tell me how to do that, and she stopped responding to my requests. Has me a little worried. Not everyone gets a choice about the battles they fight. My prince... she's all right, but she's not big on free will. I wanted you to know that you aren't beholden to a higher power. You can decide what you want to fight for.
Let's go get the heart.
Fixing the Dawnbreaker was surprisingly easy, by the way. Especially considering that I'd never repaired a Daedric artifact before. Questions? Not like a test or anything, though, right? Tests give me a rash. But sure, yeah, what would you like to know? I wish I knew the answer to that. I remember my father well enough. He was a Breton, but I never met my mother. Meridia only ever told me I was her vessel. I can't say I remember volunteering for that job, though. I have her magic inside me. I've had it all my life. Who I am, what I am, why the amazing good looks and roguish charm if I'm just here to stop.
It's enough.
Wait! Don't start without me!
Evil magic.
We're as prepared as we can be without knowing exactly where this pathway leads. I've even set wards that will help protect me from the Daedric princes. Remember though, our primary goal is to recover the heart of transparent law.
He whipping the pot.
The Golden Knight must wield the reforged Dawnbreaker to breach the barrier. Then we simply step through the portal and see where it takes us. I expect we may call upon your fighting skills before all is said and done. Are you ready to proceed?
Sure.
Sir Darian, deal with this barrier, if you please.
My pleasure.
The way is open. Let's go.
Darren's not coming too? Guess not. Oh, this is Nocturnal's round. Evergloom. In the dark, if you turn and look quickly, you may catch a glimpse. Wow, you see that shooting star?
I'll be all right, Valcerin. Manipulating the Dreaming Cave always exhausts me.
We'll take it slow. Let the others clear the path for
I expected
us.
the pathway to lead to some obscure corner of oblivion. But this is Nocturnal's realm. I wish I could remember what compelled me to hide the heart here.
You hid the heart of transparent law in Nocturnal's realm.
The heart is here. I'm positive. Now that I think about it, this location has a familiar feel. I've been here before. I just need to remember where I placed the stolen crystal. Take Darien and scout the path ahead. Look for any signs that might indicate where I hid the heart. Valcerin will assist me and we'll follow behind you. This much. Be prepared for anything. This is Nocturnal's realm.
Getting my light powers back.
Nocturnal's minions aren't exactly modest, are they? Not that I'm complaining.
Leaving Morrowind. For the first time in my life, I'm alone. I've felt loneliness before, but what I feel now is a crushing weight that smothers me. It fills my every thought, clouds my every judgment. Should I be angry, sad, relieved? I'm getting a new start. My mentor, Naryu, guaranteed that I'm to report to a Khajiit, who I am assured will look after me. Someone who will continue to train me, though in a very different way from the Morag Tong. My past will be wiped away. But is this what I want? Another person to tell me what I can and cannot do? To forget where I came from and the pain I felt from my own family's actions? That's what made me who I am, what shapes me. Can I really forget all that and leave Morrowind behind me?
This one walks the path once more. But where is the pretty crystal he carried last time?
Did that bird just talk? You heard that, right?
Pay the crows no mind. Nothing but an annoyance.
No, the crows will speak. That's what the prophecy said.
The crows serve as Nocturnal's eyes. She watches us through these annoying little creatures. There's nothing to do about it except to keep moving forward until we find the hiding place.
What did the crow mean by the featherless one walks the path once more?
I remember carrying the heart of transparent law along this path and up toward the mountain above. I remember Nocturnal's creatures moved aside to let me pass. Obviously, they aren't as accommodating as last time I was here.
Should we keep going?
I don't see any alternative, do you? Perhaps more memories from when I was last here will return as we continue along the path. Clear the way ahead, if you please.
Talking birds and half-naked Daedra. Now this is a realm I could get used to. I mean, except for the birds, and the fact that the half-naked Daedra want to kill us. But hey, it's better than most realms I've been trapped in.
I don't like talking to you.
I've never seen the Right Master like this. He's so diminished. It's this realm. It's doing something to him.
You sound like this might be your next husband. Get a party picture.
Remind me to wear lighter armor next time we have to climb a mountain.
No. That was probably one of the sweetest level ups ever.
Tears have bled my heart raw.
Night Terror Path.
Couldn't resist the sea slope, not on his own.
What nonsense is this?
He doesn't remember. So desperate he was, he leaped at our mistress's offer.
Speak plainly, crows. Come back here.
Ichesis, calm down. Their words mean nothing.
No,
This
they do.
is getting stranger and stranger.
The crows. Their words stir the echoes in my mind. I remember fighting the sea sloat's compulsion with every fiber of my being. And I was losing. I remember searching for something, anything, to keep me from giving Keturah the heart.
Anything else?
I remember Nocturnal appearing before me, offering to help me hide the heart away in a place that no one would ever find it. Then, let's keep going. Clear the path ahead while I try to recall the rest of the memory.
Be ready for anything.
Voice in the dark. We're nearing the end of our journey to Summerset, and I swear I'm going insane. It started when I noticed that some of the other passengers never strayed from the shadows. They kept to the lower levels in the darkest corners of the vessel. After I noticed them, they noticed me. They started talking to me, telling me to listen to the darkness all around me, to hear the voice of the Mother of the Shadows. On mine to put my blade through their creepy hooded heads and dump their bodies into the ocean. At least I'd know I'd sleep better at night. Something has stayed my hand, though. Maybe they're starting to grow on me. Or maybe I've been more lonely than I thought. So that every creepy, crazy shadow crawler are beginning to make good companions. I suppose they have their uses. But this new thing, a voice in the darkness, that's really starting to disturb me. Now, it's not like I'm actually hearing voices. Not exactly. But I do find myself talking to myself. And sometimes it feels like someone's listening to me. And as weird as it is to write this down, sometimes that makes me feel better. Maybe I just miss my mother, and I'm imagining that I'm talking to her. She was innocent in all of this. I wonder where she is now. I couldn't bear to face her after I killed my father. She had already been through so much, and I didn't want to see the pain my actions justified, though they had had caused her. No, I'm not crazy. I've been having dreams. Dreams filled with talking crows and shadowy creatures, with towers stretching to the stars. These are dreams of darkness and change, of a chance for a new world. When I read these words, it seems like I should be afraid, but I'm not. There's a comfort to it all, as strange as it sounds. I think it's the Lady of Shadows. She's kind to me. She listens to me when I speak in my dreams. She holds me when I cry. She comforts me. This woman, she's more of a mother to me than my own mother ever was. After she's promised me we're going to fix the world so no one ever suffers again or loses someone they love. So, As I suspect, this is the Court of Nocturnal that I'm reading about. Reaching Summerset. I am reborn. Mother has made it clear to me that the path I follow was not my own, that I'd been a slave to this world's rules and laws, that I'd be forced to walk the steps of another. I should be free, and free is what I shall become. From the darkness a new dawn is about to break over this world. With the coming of this dawn, hatred, greed, and death will be wiped away. I'm so ready for this to occur, and I've never been more sure about the part I want to play. Mother has offered me a position in the Court of Bedlam, a group dedicated to bringing this new world into existence. But Mother's plans go well beyond even this prestigious group. Mother has given me a new name, a new goal. Blood will be spilled, lives will be lost. But in the end, the world itself shall change. No more pain, no more loss. No longer am I a daughter of the House of Veteran. I am a daughter of Nocturnal. My name is Tulindwil, and I will burn the world so that a better one may rise from the ashes.
The path ends here.
I remember this.
Like Jesus, what are you saying?
I'm saying I remember taking the heart through that portal. With every step along this path, my memory grew clearer. This portal, it leads to where I had my fateful meeting with Nocturnal, where she offered to aid me in my struggle against the sea-slow Katora.
This aid you speak of, what kind of aid was it? What kind of aid did Nocturnal, the Daedric Prince, offer you that you would accept?
Nocturnal offered me a spell that would hide the heart from everyone. The sea-slowed, Nocturnal, even from me. As soon as I hid it away, my memory of even possessing the crystal faded like a distant dream.
So the heart is on the other side of this portal then.
I assume so. Some of the details still elude me. I remember entering the portal with the heart, then returning here without it in my hands. Since I cast the spell with those ancient words, only I can use it again to unseal the hiding place.
Okay, so what about Nocturnal?
My preparations included numerous wards of protection. They should allow me to resist even the magic of a Daedric Prince, at least for a short amount of time. Through the portal, I remember an ancient ruin. Head for that, and we'll meet you there.
And open the portal then.
Step cautiously. I remember very little about what lies on the other side of this portal.
I just want to find the heart and get out of this dreadful realm.
I remember the words, but I don't know exactly what they mean. Once I begin the spell, be ready for anything. My friends, the heart of transparent law will soon be back in our hands. Heart, reveal yourself.
The kisses! It's glowing!
Of course. I put the heart inside myself. It's the perfect hiding place.
Look, Mephala. The mortal hid the heart inside his own body. How clever.
Uh-oh. Mephala and Clavicus Vile. This could be bad.
But why did Nocturnal keep this from us? No matter. I'll take the crystal now, right, Master?
My wards! Shout, protect me! Impressive for a mortal, but the wards won't hold long against our power.
Dawnbreaker is ready. Just give the command.
I have power over darkness as well.
Stop struggling, mortal. You're only delaying the inevitable.
Command me and I'll use the sword's power.
He's a ragdoll.
Just hold on.
Tell me when to unleash Dawnbreaker's power. Where do all these Daedra keep coming from? Tell me when to unleash Dawnbreaker's power. Command me and I'll use the sword's power.
Mortal, and I'll make this quick.
Tell me when to unleash Dawnbreaker's power.
Promise me you'll lead them.
Don't even say it, Hydesis. Just keep fighting.
Dawnbreaker is ready. Just give the command.
Follow, all of your weak danger are not anything compared to me.
Command me and I'll use the sword's power. Mafala, stop that! I've got him! Wait, what's the...
Nocturnal! How dare you
Mistress of
interfere?
Mysteries.
Get out of my realm, princess. You are no longer welcome. The heart belongs to me. We made a deal, didn't we, mortal?
Icasis!
I did what I had to. I hid the heart, even from you. The only way to retrieve it is to kill me.
Very well. I accept those terms.
No!
We need to go, now! Tell me when to unleash Dawnbreaker's power!
Strong.
Dawnbreaker is ready! Just give the command!
Right, Master! Damn it! Hang on! I'll get us out of here!
Dawnbreaker will protect us. I hope.
Meridia's vessel. You have no power here.
I'll show you power, you monster!
The sword of light. I'll take that.
My sword! I just fixed that!
The heart is mine, and soon the Crystal Tower will belong to me. I no longer need Mafala or Vile.
Hold on! I'm getting us out of here!
I wasn't tripping the whole time. I'm eating apples while this dude's getting destroyed for making a deal with the freaking Daedric Prince. That was
Nocturnal killed him. Stop her.
No! That's not possible. This doesn't make any sense. What happened to the Right Master?
You heard what she just said. Nocturnal killed him. She now has the heart of transparent law.
I don't believe it. The Right Master, Icasis, he's the best of us. Besides, I thought only he could reveal the heart's hidden location.
He hid the heart within his own. Nocturnal tore it out. It destroyed him.
I knew he was remembering things, but I had no idea he was so desperate. To make a deal with a Daedric prince? Even to foil the sea slode? That was just foolish. In retrospect, though, I might have done the same. How do we beat the Triad now?
The Triad is no more. Nocturnal took the heart for herself.
Nocturnal betrayed the other princes? That's... actually, that's rather typical from what I've read. Without the heart, without the Right Master, what are we supposed to do now?
We must use my light to destroy Nocturnal.
I'm not sure there is another way. With the heart of transparent law, Nocturnal can control the Crystal Tower. And with the Crystal Tower, she can... well, I'm not sure why she wants the tower. We'll need to consult a few experts about that. Grief does us no good unless we use it to focus our commitment. We need to rally our forces. It's time to turn this Daedric tide before the waters of oblivion overwhelm us. Thankfully, Sotha Seal returned while you traveled the Dreaming Cave.
Why are you talking to him? Well, does he have any news?
Sotha Seal said he had information meant only for Rightmaster Achises' ears. He asked me to send the Rightmaster to see him when he returned from traveling the Dreaming Cave.
Well, someone needs to tell Sotha Seal that the Rightmaster is dead.
We also need to convince Sotha Seal to share the news he brought with us. But without the Rightmaster, he may decide to simply depart. Like all the members of the Dark Elf Tribunal, he can be very enigmatic. Maybe you should talk to him.
Fine. I'll speak to Sotha Seal. That's a wig. Wow, that looked beastie. In memory of the Rightmaster. Oh, good. About to go meet a member of the tribunal. Member of the tribunal, Sultasil. Lord Sultasil, I have come. I would have words with you.
How unusual. The Sijiks know better than to disturb me in my private study. And the Right Master has kept me waiting for an inordinate amount of time. That leads me to a single conclusion. The Right Master has not returned from the Dreaming Cave.
The Right Master is destroyed. Nocturnal did it.
That is unfortunate. I enjoyed my infrequent talks with Arkesis. Ah, well. Now, if you don't mind, I have preparations to make before I take my leave.
And what of your information, Dro?
I am and I did. But the Right Master is no longer in a position to receive that information. Now, once again, I ask.
Help.
A demand? Interesting. Then hear my words. Nocturnal stole a secret I thought well hidden. I developed a technique for utilizing life energy as a source of power. I suspect she will use that technique to amplify the Crystal Tower. The Crystal Tower exists on multiple planes of reality simultaneously and possesses capabilities we do not fully understand. We must assume that Nocturnal's options are infinite. I suggest you find Valcerin and inform her of this development.
Nocturnal isn't working with the other princes anymore.
I find it hard to believe that Nocturnal, Mephala, and Vile worked together for as long as they did. Daedric princes aren't known for their willingness to share. With the heart, Nocturnal moves one step closer to gaining control of the tower.
Why is the heart so special?
Transparent law. The crystal at the top of the Crystal Tower anchors its metaphysical structure to all realities. With the heart, she can restore the crystal, utilize its capabilities, and make herself master of the tower.
So how can this tower exist on multiple planes at the same time?
The tower straddles every reality. Its true purpose remains lost to time, but I theorize it was created as a watchtower of sorts, a doorway to everywhere. It stands to reason, then, that the tower is the key to omnipresence.
How does that help Nocturnal? That's a really dumb question.
Imagine a Daedric prince who can exert influence throughout the multiverse at the exact same moment in time. Nocturnal could become infinite. If she accomplishes that, then her power would multiply accordingly. She would be without limits.
I take my leave then.
You need to go to Valcerin's study right now. There's a problem. He's really tall.
Knight of Meridia, stay and talk with me.
Valcerin, stop! You're going to kill him!
Fine. Let our friend finish the interrogation.
This is ridiculous. I had no wish to see Ichesus harmed. He was my friend. He tried to save my daughter. If my wife wants a battle, though, tell her I'm ready to oblige.
Nocturnal betrayed your prince when she killed the Right Master and took the heart for herself.
What are you talking about? Nocturnal, Methala, and Clavicus Vile are partners in this. That's why our three sects formed the Court of Bedlam. 3 Daedric princes working together to make the world a better place.
Nocturnal banished Mephala and Vile from her realm. She isn't part of your team.
No, that can't be right. Why would she betray the Triad like that? Unless... You must let me leave Artaeum. I need to contact my prince.
We need to know what the princes were planning originally.
And I need to return to Summerset. But it looks like we're both going to be disappointed.
Whatever Nocturnal has planned is a threat to Mephala, as well as the rest of your court of the Bedlam.
Which is why I have to warn my prince. Look, help me and I'll help you. You're going to need my prince if you have any hope of taking on Nocturnal. Consider it a necessary alliance.
First, tell me the Triad's original plan.
Do we really need to go over this again? Methala and the Triad sought places of power, the Clockwork City, the Crystal Tower, anything they could use to change the rules of reality and remake the world. They wanted to make things better.
How? Were they planning to use the tower?
The Crystal Tower has its own protections, though we know those have been weakened with the removal of the Heart of Transparent Law. Still, we tried to acquire the Resolute Diamonds, the Sapiarch's keys to the tower.
So without the keys, Nocturnal can't enter the tower.
I didn't say that. Nocturnal has the heart, and her power as a Daedric prince. It won't be easy, but she'll be able to enter the Crystal Tower. You, on the other hand, will need help. Which brings me back to my offer. Make an alliance with my prince.
What happens to the Court of Bedlam now?
What Court of Bedlam? You dealt with Clavicus Vile's Earl, and I'm your prisoner. The court is in shambles, just like the Triad, if what you say is to be believed. But beware Nocturnal's champion. Her Earl won't fall as easily as Tilcaller or I.
Balser.
Lathan is a shell of the man I fell in love with. We can't trust anything he says. No, we have to deal with this ourselves. And the key is reaching the Crystal Tower before Nocturnal can accomplish a similar feat.
Sotasil says that Nocturnal stole his secret for using life energy as a source of power. My power.
Just another horrible bit of news in an otherwise horrible situation. All the more reason for us to get to the Crystal Tower. Last I heard, the Sapiarchs were attempting to rapidly attune 2 new tower sentinels. We need to see if they succeeded.
Where are the Sapiarchs attempting this ritual?
Likely at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse, northeast of Lillandril. The ritual usually requires a full year and a day to complete, but the Sapiarchs reluctantly agreed to try to speed up the process. We should head out immediately.
I'll meet you at the tower.
Oriandra, tell Darian to meet us at the Crystal Tower Gatehouse, and keep an eye on Lathan while we're gone.
No more stalling! Tell Raz what's happening at the Crystal Tower, now!
Climb the watchtower and see for yourself.
Why did you tell him that?
His teeth were very sharp, Dumbledore.
The Crystal Tower isn't supposed to do that, yes?
The tower started glowing right before you arrived.
Raz was nearby when he heard that the Sapiarchs were up to something at the Crystal Tower. This one didn't expect the tower to start glowing. I hope this is the work of the Sijics, yes? No, this is something worse. Raz feels it in his paws.
Eternal has the heart of transparent law. This is her doing.
Daedric princess. Raz hates those things. This one supposes that if Nocturnal takes control of the Crystal Tower, that would be bad for Summerset, yes?
Sotasil says that she could use the Crystal Tower to become infinite.
So that would be a yes on the bad for Summerset question. Infinite. A number so big it makes Raz's head swim just trying to imagine it. So what should we do about this? You have a plan to save the day, yes?
The Sapiarchs are trying to create a new pair of sentinels so we can enter this Crystal Tower.
So that is what the Sapiarchs are doing at the gatehouse. Raz should have known. Magic makes this one's first stand on end. Alright, let's go to the gatehouse and see how the Sapiarchs are coming along before something else happens to the tower.
The tower! What's happening?
Raz thinks this is bad. Come, my friend, to the gatehouse!
Don't lose focus!
The diamond key! It won't meld with me! Time is running out. The Sabians still haven't completed their ritual, and now Nocturnal has launched an attack against them. I sent Darien and Razumdar to defend the Sabians, but the Daedra keep on coming. I'll stay here and try to assist with the ritual. You go and help Darien and Razumdar. We need to buy the Sabians enough time to attune themselves to the diamond keys.
Stay focused, Sapiarch. We'll deal with the Daedra.
Oh snap, I did these things. Damn.
This platform is safe. Go. I'll finish up here.
Finish the ritual. We will keep you safe.
I forgot I had a bow in my other hand.
Go! Rise will finish up here.
The energy. Something feels wrong.
No! I think it's working! Damn it, no!
That was unexpected.
I knew this wasn't going to work. Speeding up the Sabiok ritual was a long shot at best. We should have had the Conclave working on a solution all along. The Psijics could have figured out how to attune the Resolute Diamonds. You're right. Even without the Right Master, we can still do this. I can take the Resolute Diamonds and return to Alteum immediately. But, well, I'm kind of at a loss as to what we should do next.
Your idea seems like the best option. Have the Physics figure out how to use the diamond keys.
I'll take the diamonds to Alteum and get the Conclave working on them immediately. Meanwhile, I need you to go to Eleanor and warn the Proxy Queen. She has to make sure Summerset is prepared for the worst, just in case. Darian, gather the diamond keys. The Psijic Order will do what the Sapiots could not.
No, I'm done with the Psijic Order. Too many deaths, not enough action.
Raz will meet our friend in Alinor. You two do what you must. Raz will meet you in Alinor.